Our concession stand located in the back of the theater, staffed by our 2 cafeteria staff at the school. The McQuister Sisters have cooked up some delightfully delicious treats for you all, and all proceeds will go directly to our foundation fund. Ladies, why don't you wave to the audience so they know where to find you during intermission, where they can purchase your delectable delights? I remind you that 100% of the proceeds, above the cost of ingredients, will go directly into our foundation fund. Ladies, why don't you come up on stage and tell us all about the treats you have in store for tonight? Please welcome our Ethel P. Merkle lunch ladies, Miss Maxine and Miss Mavis McQuister. Ladies, you can come up on stage now.
Let's set this one down on the floor. This one here. Let's put this one up on the stage. I think that will work best.
Hello! Good evening. We're the Ethel P. Merkle lunch ladies. We run the cafeteria. I'm Mavis, and this is my sister, Maxine McQuister. We're the McQuister Sisters, twin sisters. Yes, identical twin sisters, actually. Most people can't tell us apart. Which is really quite silly. Silly, really. Really silly. I mean, the difference should be obvious to anyone with 2 eyes in his head. Well said, sister. Well said. I mean, the difference is stark. Stark, I say. Absolutely. Stark is the right word, no doubt. I mean, the only difference is that Maxine has that big mole on her cheek. It's a beauty mark! Of course it is, sister. Of course it is. I misspoke. My sister is rather, sensitive about her beauty mark. There you go again, saying that I'm sensitive. I am not sensitive. You have a nerve, you know, throwing that word around. If there is one thing I am not, it is sensitive. A bit high strung, maybe. Now, sister. No need to be so high strung, I mean. After all, your mark is a mark of distinction, and it is by which means which folks can tell us apart. Sister, remember the time we were frosting those chocolate cakes, and I spattered a dot of frosting on my cheek? Oh, I do remember. What chaos there was. No one in the lunchroom could tell us apart for hours. I even think I was a little confused at one point. That's not unusual. What? That was a unusually good time we had that day. Ladies, we have a play to put on. Oh, certainly we do. So we must get down to business. So the main reason we're here is to tell you about the wonderful treats we have back there at our concession stand. But first, we'd like to take this opportunity to tell you our lunch menu for next week. Are you ready, sister? Ready. On Monday, we will be serving tuna noodle hot dish. And on Tuesday, we will be serving delicious tuna cheese melts. And on Wednesday, our signature dish, Spamuna, a delicate mixture of Spam and tuna with a crunchy potato chip topping and garnished with rutabaga slices. And on Thursday, Mother McQuister's own secret recipe, tuna liver casserole. Oh yeah, I can't wait. And on Friday, we're going to mix it up a little bit for the end of the week with tuna surprise. I love surprises. Do you all like surprises? Well, can you keep a secret? So can I. Oh, come on now, sister. Let us all in on the Tuna surprise, surprise. Okay, so do you remember when we had that little water leak in the pantry and the labels got washed off all the cans?
Yeah.
Well, on Friday morning, I'm going to open up half a dozen of those cans, throw the contents in a bowl, and surprise!
I think I'm going to be sick.
What?
I said stick. That should stick to their ribs. Ladies, we'd like to have you make your announcement about the concession stand before it's time for intermission.
Oh my, how silly of us.
Really silly.
Silly, really. So, the main reason we're here is to tell you about the wonderful treats we have back there at our concession stand.
Yes, we have wonderful homemade cookies
And bars.
and popcorn and candy.
And to wet your whistle. Our famous McQuister Twister Punch. If you're looking for a drink to wash down your tuna, we'll mix it up good and we'll mix it up sooner. A refreshing chaser to an Ethel P lunch. It's cool and fruity. McQuister Twister Punch. McQuister Sister. McQuister Twister Punch.
So come on back during the intermission and buy lots, because it all goes for our school improvement fund.
Yes, I've always said our school could use a little improving.
Oh, and we nearly forgot. How silly of me. The piece de resistance of our menu tonight is this delicious cake made by yours truly.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. Actually, the cake everyone will be fighting over is this one here, made by someone who shall humbly remain nameless, but whose initials are Maxine McQuister.
Oh. And here, I thought it was made by someone named Betty. Betty Crocker.
My dear sister, I'll have you know that my cake is 100% made from scratch.
Scratch? Since when did they start selling that in a box?
My cake did not come from a box, or my frosting from a can, like some people I could mention.
I don't know whom you're talking about, but you happen to be in the presence of the 3-time Swampwater County Frosting Champion.
Where?
Right here, silly. Don't you remember? I have Grandma McQuister's own secret recipe.
Well, she should have kept it a secret. Secret weapon is more like it.
Maxine, have you ever even tasted my frosting?
No.
All right, here. I want you to taste a little and see if you like it.
No, I don't want to.
No, I insist. You can't criticize it till you've tried it.
No, really, I don't want to.
Come on now. Open the hanger.
No.
Taste it! There you go. See? Delicious, isn't it?
Delicious is not the word. Mavis, what's on your face?
What do you mean?
Here, I'll get it for you. There, I got it for you.